It's lovely. It's very nice. Very nice. Okay, we're in the mayor's room, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And this is a room that would accommodate a party of?
From 8 to 12 adults, comfortably. You could do 14 if you had children, but 8
And
to
why
12
do you call it
adults.
the mayor's room?
Well, we were trying to figure out the names for all our private rooms when we first opened, and we didn't have a name for this room. And Mayor Johnson called to book a room for the tree lighting ceremony, which was months away. And he said, I want this room, blah, 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 and
it became the mayor's room.
The mayor's room.
Oh, it's perfect. Perfect. Right. So you could have I had a birthday party in this room, actually. So this is a nice room for 8 to 12 people. You're kind of off by yourself. And,
it is definitely our most popular room.
Yeah, and you have a wonderful view of, at Christmas time, like you said, the Christmas tree. The rest of the time, the fountain outside. It's a beautiful room. Right. But you have a larger banquet room.
Yes, we do.
Why don't we go take a look?
Sure.
Okay. Well, now we are in what room?
The fireplace room.
The fireplace room. I don't see a fireplace.
Well, the wall's closed at the moment.
Oh.
So we keep the wall closed when we're doing private parties.
Okay.
And as an example, we did a private party in here today for 15 people. And it's a very diverse room for us because we can use it for extra seating if we need it, or for any size private party, anywhere from, we've done it for 8 people up to about 60. So it's very diverse. We're able to close the wall and make it a little bit more intimate of a space, and you can do 20s and 24s very comfortably.
The way it's set up right now, you could even have like a business meeting lunch. But then when you open the wall, you have another room just like it on the other side, and that's where the fireplace is.
That's where the fireplace is, yes.
But is that about the same size?
Exactly the same size, yes.
Right. However, if the restaurant is really busy, you can also have overflow seating in here.
Correct.
So it's very versatile.
Exactly. This is basically our second dining room, unless we break it down for smaller meetings or private parties or private events.
Right, because I know I've been in the restaurant and sitting over there and being able to see the fireplace. So sometimes it's open all the way.
That's right.
In the summertime, when our patios are open, we pick up so many extra tables outside that we don't necessarily need to use this for everyday dining. So, but in the wintertime or in the fall when the weather doesn't permit, this is always open for regular dining.
And that's when the fireplace is nice too.
Yes.
People don't necessarily want to sit by the fireplace in the summer. But right. Well, that's very nice. And then do you have another banquet room besides this?
Yes, we have one more.
Okay.
Yes, it's bigger. It seats about up to 80 people, and we can also break that room down in half as well to do private events in there as well. But we've had many big parties in there. We do our monthly wine dinner in that room as well. So it's a perfect size room.
Right. Or like, like a bridal shower or something like
Rehearsal
that, or
dinner.
even a small reception,
wedding,
I would imagine. Right. That's great. So you really have a lot of versatility in this space to do a lot of different things. That's cool. Okay, well, I think I'm ready to see the kitchen.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's do it.
We're in the kitchen, and there's some absolutely wonderful looking food here. Why don't you show us and tell us what we have?
Sure. This is the meatloaf I was telling you about.
Absolutely.
This is our char-grilled Angus meatloaf with a little bit of crispy onions on top. These are a work of art here. This is our giant raviolis. 2 huge raviolis with a little bit of truffle oil, the addiction I have. Pecorino cheese, basil, and tomatoes. A little marinara sauce. We have 2 soft-shell crabs. These are from Maryland. It's soft-shell crab season right now, so these things are really nice and tender. We put that on a little arugula and apple salad. And then our crispy ginger shrimp, this is our most popular appetizer.
That's the ginger shrimp you were talking about.
Exactly. We put a couple dipping sauces, a sesame miso slaw with that, and then 8 crispy ginger shrimp.
And what makes them ginger?
We marinate the shrimp in ginger, a little bit of soy and sesame, and then the slaw has some ginger. The soy dipping sauce has a little bit of ginger. So, this is a perfect summer dish. Our grilled salmon on top of a citrus slaw and an avocado tomatillo sauce.
Nice.
And our steak and bake, which is a 14-ounce New York strip steak with a loaded baked potato.
One of the biggest potatoes I've ever seen in my life.
It's amazing. It's a 1-pound baked potato, and it comes with all the fixings. So So
Wow.
it's beautiful.
That's gorgeous. Okay, I'm getting hungry now.
I'm always hungry.
You're
Let's
always
eat.
hungry.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, now we're out on the patio. This is a very pleasant place. This is one of the patios. You
Yes,
have two patios.
we have two patios, correct.
And a nice view of the fountains and the town center and the green. And I would imagine on nice nights, this is a pretty popular place.
It is. It's fantastic, and you know, with the sound of the fountains back there,
Right.
and there's a lot of people coming over here, taking a walk, or just
Right.
you know, it's a leisure area, so it's nice and relaxed, and in the open air, it's a great to have some appetizers and some wine out
Right.
here. So.
Well, you know, Elk Grove, when it was first established, didn't have a downtown. It was one of those suburbs that they, you know, in the 50s, they said we didn't need downtowns. But over the years, that proved to not be such a good idea. So not too many years ago, we created this downtown, and here Topa's is right. It's our downtown restaurant.
It's been an honor to be in the center of the village, because
Right.
we've gotten a great response from the residents and everyone who works for the village. And
Right.
I know we have the mayor's room here, and the mayor comes here often, and it's been a great response from the community.
I know anytime I'm here, I always see many people that I know. So it's kind of like a neighborhood place where
Definitely.
you see people that you know. Well, Tony, this has been such a pleasure to talk with you about Topa's and find out more and get in the kitchen, which I don't usually get to do. And it's really been a nice. Thank you very much for taking time to be on Strictly Business.
Absolutely.
Now, is there anything else you'd like to add before we say goodbye?
I think for people who come here, I think they'll notice the difference of our restaurant, because there's a lot of very young, talented kids who work here, as far as in the kitchen and in the front of the house. And I think between the passion that my brother and I share with what we do, I think it kind of resounds throughout the restaurant, and the kids who work here really step up to the level that we wanted to create
Right.
for our restaurant. And I mean, you can go anywhere and get a decent meal and decent service, but it's not every day you can go somewhere and get great service with great food
Right.
and with great people who you know. So I really, it's all about the team. And for me, I think we have a great team here.
Well, I can tell you, as I said earlier, we were thrilled. Residents were thrilled when we heard you were opening here, and now that you're here, we're just so glad that Topa's is in Elk Grove, and
Thank you.
wish you many years of success here.
Thank you.
And thank you for being on Strictly
All right.
Business.
Thanks, Nancy.